Hey guys, good morning. It's Brett with Anvillmusicmedia, where we turn research into results that matter. In other words, your most trusted Apple page. No, I'm just joking. I'm trying to work through some taglines for that. But anyway, hope everybody's been good. I took a small leave last week. I was out of the country, so if you can imagine, the hours in different time zones are like it's hurt me bad. So I'm trying to get through all of that. So I didn't go live last week, but hope everybody is well. Just getting back into it this week. It's been a slow start for me because I'm just gonna be honest. Travel will take something out of you. Let me tell you, when you travel, and especially traveling abroad. I haven't traveled abroad in years, so it's just a different hustle and bustle, a whole different hustle and bustle than trying to catch planes, catch flights, and scheduling and whatnot. But anyway, yeah, all is good here. I get back in the swing of things. So yeah, I'm back on a live to talk to you about a couple things. It's not going to be a long live today. Just wanted to give you some information that's coming up. Apple news. Apple, of course, has their event coming up in September, so you should expect some products to be released. One of those products is possibly the AirPods 4. The AirPods 4 is going to be coming out now. These AirPods are obviously they're wireless, right? But they're going to provide you with noise cancellation. So I don't know the price, and it may not be September, but normally Apple likes to have their major releases in both the spring and the fall. So it's kind of exciting about that. I kind of always look forward to like the Labor Day, and then pretty much that same week is when you get the Apple event. So look out for the AirPods 4. Like I said, they're coming in the fall, coming real soon. Also, the other piece of information is the iPhone 16. Now, many of you may not already know this, but literally 70% of Apple's revenue is generated through phones. And it's obvious, right? It makes sense because that's kind of the world we live in. We have these things, the phones, which we're attached to, the phones are attached to us. So the 16 Apple iPhone 16 will be released. The 16 Pro will be released, and then the 16 Pro Max. And I hear a lot of decent things about the 16 in general. The screen of the phone is going to be more interactive. In other words, you're going to have more capabilities or more flexibilities to be able to switch out and change your apps and do a lot of things. Also, with the introduction of Apple AI, which came this summer. With that introduction, you're going to get a lot of different things, such as like generative emojis. You'll be able to make your own emojis and have it do things, and all the AI stuff. Also, I think the main few differences between the iPhone 16 and the iPhone 16 Pro is it's going to be your camera. So from what I hear, the camera view of the 16 Pro is going to be like almost like a panoramic style when you take pictures, which is pretty cool. And they've got some other generative things that Apple is looking to integrate with its cameras. So that's a cool thing. The other thing is, number 2 is, of course, battery life. I mean, who loves more battery life? Like, battery life is a thing, It's better to have a longer battery life. So, like I said, the 16 Pro is with the in terms of the battery life. It's going to give you a better battery life than the 16. And so, yeah, pretty excited about that. What are you guys excited to see Apple in terms of updates? Let me know in the comments, as well as, you know, anything that you'd like me to talk about or answer questions on. I'm sort of excited about that. Apple, of course, is going to be introducing other products during their event. I think the M3 chip is going to be coming to. I'm not totally sure. I have to get back to you on that, but the M4 chip is coming next year. So these things are sort of Apple's bread and butter. You know, their M chip, and Apple, of course, does an amazing job at their ecosystem, whichever word you want to call it. You can make fun of me. I know I may be mispronouncing, but their ecosystem, they do an excellent job, and I think that's really what sets them aside from other computer companies, and Windows, and Google, and everybody else. Everything is integrated, so you're like in this world where all of your devices are connected, and the more devices you have, and to be honest with you, it kind of runs you. You know, it kind of runs your life if you're not careful. Like you aren't careful. You have an Apple, the iWatch, iPhone. I have all of these products. MacBook. I personally don't like to have all of my stuff super integrated, even though it's pretty much what I use is Apple products. Like I just don't. I like to have some type of separation, especially, you know, when I'm working and doing other things outside of, you know, computers and apps and social media. Yeah, just sometimes it wears on you a little bit. Like, you got to be able to separate your life from social media. Like, it's just a real thing. So anyway, those are my 2 updates. AirPods 4 are releasing for those who are just joining, as well as the iPhone 16. And I'm really excited about the generative things that Apple's doing, and us being able to be more customizable between our apps. Now, I like Apple's setup and what they do. I don't really want them to change it, but you know, if that's the road that they're going to take, if they're going to go in that direction, then I'm cool. I'm totally fine with it. So, with that being said, thanks, you know, for joining me today, and we'll definitely be back this week to give you more updates. All right, take it easy.